to the first ever spectacular Izzy Fun video to make a cool taco purse. So here's what you need. White or tan cloth, I use white. A pencil. You can use bigger string than this, but string. And, well, you can use a lot thicker string, really thick string. Scissors, hot glue gun, thread, and a needle. Dark green waves, light green waves, big chunks of cheese. You can make it even bigger or even smaller than mine. Little circles to be tomatoes. So, first thing that you're gonna need is your cloth and your pencil to trace it out. Hang on, I'm gonna move these out of the way. So, now what you need to do is you need to spread out your cloth. Okay, so first thing that you're going to do is you are going to fold your cloth in half and draw a big men's shape, bigger than you want your purse to be, about this big. And next thing that you're going to do is you are going to take your scissors and cut it out. You can pin it, but I don't really want to pin it. So cut it all the way around. Make sure you cut it directly on the line. If you want it to be a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, then cut it a little bit smaller or bigger. Sometimes when I make mistakes with my line, I just cut how I want it to be. Okay, next thing that you're going to do is you are going to open this up where the edges are showing, like this, and like flat. Then you are going to take one of your light green waves, place it where it's showing up, so this is what you'd be able to see. You are going to hot glue right on the edge there, and you might need a little bit more if yours is bigger, and glue it right down. If your sides are still flipping up, you can glue them down. Then what you are going to do is you're going to take a dark green and glue it right there, but facing this way. Glue right on the edge like we did up there. Same thing as you glue on the side if you need more, right on the bottom of that cloth. Then next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take another light green, glue it right on the edge there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take, well, not cheese yet. So next you're going to glue your tomato down. Hang on, I need another glue stick because mine is running out. You glue it down where you can glue it down on the front if you want, but I glued it down on the back to make it look like it's poking out of there. I accidentally glued it to my table. So, and you can get another tomato on that side if you want, or you can only do one, or you can use 4. I only use 3, so I'm going to use one on the other side, and I am going to glue another one right there. Make sure you get a good amount of glue. If you didn't get enough, glue it down just like you did on the lettuce. But be sure not to glue it down on your table like I did. And so next thing what you're going to do is you are going to flip it around and face that way up. Make sure you have like a little crease or something. You might want to line it out with your pencil right along the middle so you'll know where to fold it back. So next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take one of these, glue it right on the edge there, and burn myself. Okay, and poke it straight up. Then you're going to do one of the big green pieces, glue it down right there on the edge. Oh, I need a little bit more space on my edges, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. And glue that down. Now you're going to do your other side. Glue it all the way down. And next, what you're going to be doing after you glue the tomatoes on is you're going to turn around your thing. So next, what you're going to do is you can glue this tomato anywhere you want. I'm going to stick it right in between there. This is my last tomato that I'm doing. And now, as I just told you, we are going to fold this back. Make sure it dries. Okay, now you fold this in half. What you're gonna do is you are gonna take your cheese pieces, glue one. Make sure you don't glue it together, so I might want to move it down a little bit. I'm gonna glue a little cheese piece, do a little dot right there, and glue it down right there. Okay, I'm gonna take another piece and glue it down right there. Next, what I'm going to want to do is let that dry. Well, if it's not popping out of it, you're going to take it and flip this like that, and you're going to glue it. Going to glue down a little piece of your cheese wherever you want it. I'm going to glue mine down right there, and another piece right there. You can have it sticking up a little bit or make it like flopping over your little thing like I did on this one. And so I'm going to do one more right there on the edge. Okay, so next thing that you're going to do, you're going to flip it to the side that's going to be the inside, and you are going to thread your needle. You can do it however you want, but I like to do it this way, where I go it all the way out. I know a couple people that do it a certain way. My friend Annabella does it a certain way, and my mom does it a certain way. Ugh. And make sure to thread the needle. Be sure to poke it all the way through. If it's kind of fraying on one end, you can lick it to make sure it tightens up together. Stick it through the needle, pull it. Oh, and be sure to knot it, because without that knot, it would go straight through. You can knot it any way you want, but the easiest way for me is knotting it like this. Okay, next thing that you're going to do is you're going to start sewing. Be sure not to sew right along the edge right there, because if you sew right there, then once you go and open it, you won't be able to open it. It'll look like a pillow. So you're going to start right at the end of that lettuce there. You're going to start sewing. You can sew the two lettuces together a bit. Be sure to get that together and stick it through the white stuff. So then you're going to start sewing. all the way around. Till you get to there, stop, or if you run out, stop, and then tie it, go all the way, finish it, and then once you get to there, stop, turn, go down there. Okay, so next thing you do is once you're finished sewing on both sides, you flip it all the way inside out, and you might think that you're finished with this purse, but what's one thing that you need to carry it with is a handle. So that's what I had the string for. You might think it's too small, so we're gonna braid it. That's what I thought for a second. And so be sure to get all those, but if you can't get the edges out, then use an eraser, stick your pencil inside and poke at the sides to try to get it out. Okay, so, and look how cute that looks so far. So, next thing that you're going to do, as you can see, we've already cut 3 long pieces. Like in the braided necklaces post, we are going to knot it at one end. You can knot it however you want. I like to do it this way. And next thing you can do, you can hold it and then braid with one hand, or you can hold it in your teeth or just lay it down. I'm going to hold it in my teeth and start braiding. You can even braid with 4 of these, but I don't know how to braid with 4 strings. You can braid a bunch of strings, like you can braid 3 strings and braid all those 3 strings together. That'd look cool. I did that in my mom's hair one time. Okay, so now that we have braided this, we're going to take our hot glue. Got it on the table. Ooh, hot. Okay. Yikes. Okay, so you are going to kind of flip it a little bit, dot a little spot right there, put right where you knotted it, right there. Try not to get your finger stuck in it, just on the edge. If you want, you can take your eraser and push it down like that. And then the same thing on the other side. Dot. Stick that on there. Stick your eraser there and bend it over. Pull your string out. And now you got your cool taco purse. Now you can go places.